Camelot 331 here, and we got an update from the Best Buy, son. I haven't talked about Best Buy in just a hair, and I feel like it's time we revisit the trash fire that is Best Buy, and it smells ripe as hell, and not in the good way, like when she comes over and she might have been at the gym for like maybe an hour beforehand, so you get that 10%, funk that just drives you wild. No, I'm not talking about that, baby. I'm talking about the trash fire, all right? And that's Best Buy and the CEO, Corey Berry. They have no one in these stores. The stores are understaffed. Employees are suffering. And these are new employees because they already fired all the damn old ones that were making a lot of money. Very important, right? We got to get rid of them bitches. They're not important. They're making too much. We got to suck them dry. They got the new employees there, and they're understaffed. But what's even weirder to me is the fact that they're still firing people. And dude, it reminds me of something, but we'll get to that at the end here. I'm shadow banned on the YouTube, guys. Make sure you share this video. It's very important, boys. I can't even stress it enough. Like it, comment down below, give your boy a kiss on his lippies, and let's jump right into the pie here. So let's get a little bit of a feel for what's going on at Best Buy. Check this out. This says right here, what the heck is Corey doing? That's the CEO, by the way. It says, like her only option to make profit is to cut labor. What's her solution? We know self-checkout didn't work. So is her plan to cut labor until we just don't have any labor? I'm tired of people calling out because of the understaffing issues. I feel like I'm drowning with customers at this place. We need a new CEO before she runs Best Buy into the ground. And look, what's very important to this, guys, very, very important, okay? Keep in mind, a CEO's job is not to make your life easier. It is to make the stock price increase for shareholders, and that is it. Although they like to paint it a different way. Now, in my opinion, a CEO making your life better would increase profit in the long run. But CEOs use the 2-year jump rule and usually will jump to a different organization after 2 to 5 years. They're not interested in longevity. That's why places like GameStop would remove and then reinstate the same policy every year or so when a new CEO would come in. We would sell iPhones and then stop selling them, and then sell them and then stop selling them because the new CEO thought they had a breakthrough. We'll sell phones. We've never done that before. Oh, wait, we actually did that 8 times prior, and I've already stopped. Let's continue. It says right here, just found out we will only have 2 openers and 2 closers Monday through Friday for the foreseeable future. Damn. Manager told us this morning that for the foreseeable future, we will only have 2 openers and 2 closers Monday through Friday. I understand holiday hour cuts, but come on, baby. I'm currently scheduled 15 hours a week. Time to look for a new job, boys. Anyone's store also doing this? We've also strained to death with returns and customers, but heck it, let's cut labor. You know what's really crazy to me about this whole situation? I used to go into Best Buy, and I had friends that would, have worked at Best Buy in the past years ago, and they talked about, man, Best Buy is actually a pretty good place to work. It's similar to Target. Target used to be a great place to work. I had friends that said, it's got its issues, but it's pretty good compared to like Walmart or GameStop, right? Well, times have changed, and now Best Buy and Target are considered some of the worst places to work. What happened? A dip into profit is what happened. That's what happened. The 18% year-over-year growth, not getting there. That's what happened. It turns these great jobs into terrible places immediately. And that's what they do. The first step is to cut associates, especially ones that make more than the average employee. Next one says, if you don't like it here, then just quit. You're welcome to leave. Bye. One of my managers said to me, never been so infuriated before in my time at this store. Annoying and tough customers I can handle. It's the really shitty management like this that grinds my gears. I was talking about how I'm getting underpaid and regular work issues, and my manager pulls this BS. I'm not the only one in my store that dislikes management. It's a really obvious pattern. What happened to that be human crap? I don't mind working this job because technology and computers and TVs is a strong suit for me. But Jesus Christ, do I really want managers like these to get snapped during the company layoffs? Unfortunately, they won't be. That's the problem, is the moment that you feel unvalued, you should leave. And that's pretty early on in places like this. And it reminds me of an actual fun story. Okay. Every single time we would miss, let's say, sales or profit, we would do a conference call. Now, keep in mind, we still made an ass ton of money at GameStop. Well, back in those days. Not anymore. Yeah, they haven't turned a profit in like 3 or 4 years now. But Back then, we made a lot of money. And if we missed it by 1% or only had a 10% growth year over year, we would have a conference call with the regional director. And the regional director would always start the call by saying, if you don't like it here and you're not up to the challenge of going above and beyond, even though you're not getting paid for it, you're welcome to leave because we can replace you. Why? Because GameStop sells fun and happiness to families, and you get to work in air conditioning. Most people don't get to do that. So basically they're implying that you should be thankful that they're paying you shit because you get air and you sell fun to people. GameStop, and I know this is kind of unrelated, but Best Buy is very similar. GameStop relies on people wanting desperately to be in the technology, like the technology world, or the gaming industry, and they use that to their full advantage. Every single day, they make you think that you're gonna get something, right? You're working at a game store. Nah, dude, you're working at Walmart, but it's smaller and more cutthroat. Check this out. This says, I was fired from Best Buy because I was sick and had to call out 4 days. They knew I was sick, and I had 120 hours of PTO in the bank. They paid me for 3 days, and then they called me and told me I was fired. What am I supposed to do? I have no other job lined up. I have a toddler son who I'm responsible for. I don't know what to do. This isn't right. I've been there 3 years, and for them to do this to me is beyond me. It is perfectly aligned with Best Buy's culture right now. The man had enough PTO to cover it. Guess what? You're gone. Why? Probably because you had enough PTO to cover it. Because usually people with higher amounts of PTO also are making more because they've been there longer, 3 years. You know what you probably make more than? New hires. And that's what they're going to replace you with. That's the whole point. Now, a lot of people will be like,
well, they're not actually supposed to do that. That's actually against policy.
Yeah, that's kind of the point. That's why it's so shitty. All right? GameStop did this all the time. Dude, I took a 2-week vacation right before leaving GameStop. I took a 2-week vacation. I told my DM. At the end of the first week, my DM called me, cussing me out, saying I needed to get back up to the store. Probably because he wanted to try to get me fired and didn't want me using that extra PTO. Because if I get fired and have some PTO left over, he gets a nod. He gets a pet to the head, right? That's how that works. Of course, you don't fire them before the holidays. You fire them after the holidays. You'll notice that's when mass layoffs happen. Naturally. Makes sense business-wise anyway. That's the Best Buy update, guys. Best Buy's in damn flames right now, and I don't see what's going to fix it. Corey Berry, the CEO, don't give a damn. Look, she don't care. And why should she? I don't know, man. We're in a weird place right now. I do feel like if I was a CEO, my first concern would be, I'm going to be here a long time. That's my goal. Even though the board would probably vote your ass out, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm going to be here for a long time. Okay? So my goal is to increase the morale and happiness and pay of frontline employees because they are the ones that bring in profit. I feel like that's a good long-term plan, overarching. No one ever does that. Why? There are some companies out there that do it, but there's not many. It's very interesting. What do you think about the Best Buy? Get on it, doggone it. Make sure you share this video. Make sure you like this video. And make sure you get the hell on it. Doggone it. Bye. Yeah. Hell yeah, boys. Get on it, doggone it.